Hello and welcome to the Brick Freak. Today you've seen it with a set from the company Cada. Disclaimer, I didn't buy the set. 3 or 4 days before I released the video of the Buckingham Palace, Cada contacted me and asked me, would you present sets from us, because I hadn't reviewed a Cada set in a long time. I believe a year or something like that. And so they decided, hey, he still has some viewers, we contact him. I had preferred to getting the Buckingham Palace for free, but thank you, Cada. I'm still very happy, thank you. The official licensed Cada Citroën, the 2008 version of their C4 WRC World Rally Championship, licensed. A little bit bigger than the Speed 8 Studs Speed Champion or a shrinked creator car, a small one like the Ferrari or something like that. The set numbers from Cada are always C51078W, and we have 329 pieces, and you see there's a smartphone, and on the back there's a controller. Yes, Cada managed to make this here with power functions, and it's a compromise, I come to that, but I find it an interesting, very, very interesting and cool set. I personally like it very much, for some reasons. A 2x4 that I forgot to assemble, but I looked and I don't found it in the first, so it must be underneath, and so no problem for the video. We got the brick separator and the spare parts, an X stopper and a pin, not much. Instructions, remote control, 2.4 gigahertz uses Cada, that's always nice. Instructions from the front, instructions from the back. So, and I'm sorry I didn't do my home work. I have to look at the Cada website if these are with the same technique as this here, and then I will order 1 or 2, cause they are looking promising. I love cars, especially rally cars and sports cars, and most of my viewers know that, I believe. Okay, instructions are pretty good. So here is, in the instructions, the box you build everything on, and here is overlay a picture of it. Yes, I'm a little have shaky hands. My blood sugar is down. I need to eat something. So I hope I get the video done before I faint. I didn't download the app, so I can show you only this here. Sorry, Cada, but I don't like apps. I don't have much on my phone. I try to have it clean and deinstallate everything I can from Google. And so I don't have much apps on my phone, so I can't show you the phone function. Sorry, Cada, but I don't like this. And nobody likes it. Everybody prefers really a control. Okay, because especially children have too much phone time today, and so this is a non-digital, yes, it's digital, 2.4 gigahertz, but you know what I mean. This is an analog toy. You have to construct it, most part of it, and use this here. And I don't have to look at the controls, because I feel it. So everything fine. So the instructions are pretty good. No problem with the instructions. This is really good to assemble. It took me 40 minutes or something like that, and 40 minutes for the assembly and 20 minutes for the stickers. So, okay. Yes, I show a little bit closer to you. I think the proportions are okay. It's not perfect. but in this size it's pretty close. So if I see this without the stickers, I still would say this is a Citroën C4 in the WRC edition, WRC edition. And I believe 2008 was Christian Lei-er. He won, I believe, 200 times the championship, or even 6 times in a row or something like that. A crazy driver, Sebastian Loeb. Crazy driver. Did I say Christian? No, it's Sebastian Loeb. Okay. The assembly, you see this box, and so the assembly is easy. The piece quality is very, very good. The clutch power is high, no problem at all, so it's easy to get everything together, and especially for children who wanted an RC car, and all the cars with RC from Lego or other companies using the battery box and the motors and the accu box and everything, it needs much space. So this here is very compact and you don't see it. If you look at this, you realize that something is wrong if you put it up and you're thinking, wow, what is this? This is extraordinary heavy. And it's the battery and everything. Okay, so wow, this has power. This is heavy, but it's fast. I can show you. And this is the first moment you realize it, and then you're looking underneath and say, okay, there must be a box and all the bricks are set around because there are studs on side and it's easy. So the construction is like the end of a creator car, a small one or a big speed champion, because speed champions have 8 studs. This here are 10 studs, and sorry for that. So this is 10 studs, a little bit bigger, and the same amount of pieces, but a lot of more space through the box. That's absolutely like the rest assembly of a speed champion or a creator car. So it's manageable for children, I would say, if it's not their first set, from the age of 8. And so they can have a fun RC car, they build themselves easily and have fun with it. So I believe for children and for people like me who don't have a problem with the box, just want the car, and when it's driving and the easy way, that's cool. Because I can't build a car in that size and I don't have much space. I will sell nearly everything in my cellar, all the modulars in the next month, and a lot of the creator cars, but what I will keep are the speed champions. And now I have 6, 8, and with this here 10 studs wide, and perhaps I have 4 of them. We will see. Okay, so the assembly, no problem. The missing A-pillar, or it's made here with this here, but I had preferred an A-pillar, but I think it's this size, it's not easy. But it's the only thing I can complain about. The rest looks absolutely okay. It's recognizable. It's really well designed. It's looking good. The colors are nice. It's really cool. A cool display set. And I measure it, and then I show you the speed of it. So we have around 19, a little bit more, 19.2 centimeters in length. We have 9 centimeters, no, 8.5 or something like that. 8.6 or 7 in width. And with the antenna, old man, yeah, there it is. Spoiler 7.2, so the antenna perhaps 7.5 or something like that. So you have the measures. I will weight it and write it in the set information, because it is it's not a lightweight. It's really not a lightweight for this amount of piece. And what is nice, that if it goes sideways, you can correct the steering. That's nice. So it's not super fast, but it's fast enough to have fun. I would say it's pretty fast. The amount of space it needs to turn is absolutely okay. So this is really a fun little driver here. And I believe I will use this and try to get my dog running. It's a young dog, he will bite it. No, forget it, Frank. No good idea. Because I believe half of it he swallows. To be honest, sometimes I find the only thing I don't see sometimes are this little. And sometimes he eats it. It's a dog. A dog eats everything that's on the floor. Most dogs. Because he was on the street till his 5th month, and he used to eat everything he finds. It's all Lego. And sometimes I see it in the poo, so that's... Oh! Especially the blue pins are... The blue and the red ones are very visible. Okay. The sticker quality is absolutely okay. Red is not really matching red. Blue is much better. But I like this little set. Really. Okay, I'm a really enthusiastic car guy. And I can understand if most people don't like the box. They say, oh no, I want power functions part. It would be nice to have smaller power function parts, but I want power function part. I want to connect them. I can understand this, absolutely. But for this size, cars for this size and a little bit bigger, absolutely great. Much easier, much more efficient. And for children, especially for younger ones who could have problem with connecting the motors, and it's a little bit more complicated. So this here, I believe, is very, very cool. So please tell me 2 things, because I asked all my viewers in the last video, gave me response if I should change my style and make takes from the assembly again and not only photos, and I will do that. Because I got a lot of, especially German, I believe 1 or 2 of your English viewers said it too, and I will go back to the, only for such small sets I make some photos. So not from the assembly here, because the assembly was not so entertaining. I make some close-ups for you now and show you in the end. And perhaps I show you some driving sequences outside, we will see. But this time I want something again from you. First is, what do you think of the box? Is this a good way, or is this a bad decision? I believe it's a good decision for that purpose and the target of buyers. I believe that's a really good, because for me that's really cool to have such a small car that's really fast. And okay, it's not drifted. Oh, we will see, perhaps. We have back wheel drive, so we will see if I can drift a little bit with this here. I will test out. And the second thing I want to know, what are your favorite rally cars? I know rally is not very popular in America, so perhaps that's more for British or the other European countries or Asian countries. What are your favorite rally cars? My 3 favorite rally cars of all time, it's old ones. I'm an old guy, I turned 50 2 weeks ago, so I'm getting old. And my three favorites are the Lancia Delta Integrale HF. That was a beast of a small car. Then the Lancia Stratos, because this was a rocket and the driver not really had control over it, I heard. And my absolute favorite rally car of all time is, okay, it's easy. It's the Audi S1, especially driven by Walter Röhrl. And yes, I'm German, so I like the best rally driver of the world. It was a German. I know. A lot of other people can drive as good as he. But Walter was a special kind of driver and a special kind of personality. And the Audi S1 was a special kind of a rally car, especially with the power. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this was before the changed the name to WRC, the World Rally Championship. It was Rally Championship too, but they had classes, and the Class B was nearly open class. The rally autos back in the days had sometimes over 500 PS, and that was crazy. And you have to watch the people, because especially the Italian rallies. Just watch, looking for Classe B or Class B rally cars, and watch some videos, especially Sanremo or these Italian rallies. You won't believe it, really. You won't believe it. The car is coming and people are jumping away in the last possible moment, or they are jumping over small, not hills, you know what I mean, small jump for the car, 7-8 meters, but they don't see what's behind. And behind are crazy people and going away in the last second. That was, you haven't seen something like this. Absolutely crazy. And after some accidents with the drivers and with the viewers, because the cars were absolutely overpowered. For rally cars, they are rockets, because the car was 200. Not faster, with 500 horsepower, 550. And the Audi S1 in the last, that was not Class B, but for in America there's a hill climbing race. You know what I mean? The peaks, yeah. And they put 750 horsepower in that car. And this was nearly 40 years ago. And massively overpowered. And this together, the overpowered and the craziness of the people, that caused a few accidents, and so they shut down Class B. But if you're really interested in rally sports, in especially the history of it, or you just want to see crazy shit, then watch this video. Watch the videos of the Class B in the 80s. It's really unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. A little bit sentimental, emotional talk from an old guy. Back in the days, everything was better. My mom told me. My grandma told me. And I'm starting to tell my children. Or should I, with 50? I believe I should start to get on the nerves of my children and say, nah, when I was young, everything was better. The music, the movies, everything. Okay, thank you for watching The Brick Freak. The next 4 sets are not in this order, but the next 4 sets are the Pirate Island from Rio Bricks. Crazy set. Crazy set. Unbelievable. Then the Mole King Lei-er crane, the upright crane, the red one. And unbelievable, this is a 1.60 meters or something, I don't know. It's really big, tall. It's really tall. What else I have? The R6 Avant, the Audi R6 Avant from TGL. And from Morg, I have a modular. Yes, some people wanted modulars back, and me too. And so I ordered a modular from Morg. It's a very modern one. I believe it's cool. Oh, I hope it's cool. I don't believe. Not in gods. Nothing. No, just kidding. Thank you. I'm Frank, your brick freak. The freak. Have a good time. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.